Hello everyone, welcome to Rainy Day Let's Play. I'm Solon, and today we are playing Cherry Tree High Comedy Club. This is a kind of slice of life game. I'm not really sure if there's any kind of mechanics that I can use to put it into a box with any kind of label. I guess, from what I know, I think it's like the parts of Persona that aren't the fighting parts. So, lots of friend making. And this is a game that came out of the... what was it? The Dojin bundle? There's a lot of kind of visual novel games and a couple side-scrolling shooters, but they're all indie games and mostly out of Japan. This is a 773 game is the name of the company, and I think they were brought through via Capcom. And so it's cool to be able to see what is coming out of the indie scenes from across the pond. I think across the pond means a very different thing. I mean across the Pacific Ocean. To me, across the pond is Japan. To other people, that's a completely different metaphor. Anyway, yeah, so I'm not sure what button selects stuff. I can move around with the arrow keys, but I think spacebar. Yep, so we'll start a new game. Laugh, and the world laughs with you. Whew, that was great. Nothing hits the spot like a chili dog on the way home from school. There's no euphemisms that can be misinterpreted with that line whatsoever. You have no idea how much I missed these while I was away adventuring. Because I'm better than you. I'm just being Miley. Because I'm the biggest diva. Thanks. Hang on, you've got some ketchup on you. There, so how was school? I bet you secretly missed it during your month away. Can't get anything past you, Dr. Watson. So I brought it up with those guys again, but boy did that backfire. Talk about a major miscalculation. What do you mean by it? And who are those guys? Wait, is this about the school club you wanted to start? There's the exposition. Let's start the story on a good note. You asked the council for permission. Did something happen? You could say that. Ollie Octopus summoned me, and we ended up fighting and everything. You got into a fight with Octavia again? She really does have something against you, I guess. Yeah, she's probably just jealous of my stunningly good looks. Well, she can be very competitive. Wait, you're kidding, right? Well, I guess she might resent all the things we did to each other. She might resent all the things that we did to each other back when we were kids. Flipping up skirts, putting frogs into each other's shoes, giving spoilers for mysteries, Dumbledore dies, and that kind of stuff. Man, we really did pick on each other constantly. It was prank or be pranked. However she wants to, reason herself with it, that sounds like straight up bullying. In my opinion. You guys had quite the rivalry. But how did your comedy club petition turn out? You really want to know? Well, let me tell you as we fade to black. Yo, Octopus, you wanted to see me. That's not the face of someone who wants to see you. How many times must I tell you? Would you please stop calling me by those ridiculous and childish names? Address me properly as either Octavia or Miss Richmond. Not by some nickname you've made up. Oh, lighten up. You used to like it when I came up with nicknames for you. That was then, and this is now. To think we were friends, even for a second, puts a blemish on my otherwise perfect life. Come on. You don't really mean that. Don't tell me you've lost your sense of humor when you became all high and mighty. Or perhaps it's all a rebellious phase. Rebellion into high and mightiness, like some kind of weird, haughty fashion thing? Haughty couture? Well, what do you want? A lady's time is precious, you know. Perhaps it would be so were you a lady, but your foolish expression says otherwise. Oh, these girls are so rude to each other. Guys, just get along. We have business to attend to. About the proposal you brought before the student council this morning, I can't make heads or tails of it. Seriously? It's a request that I be allowed to form a new club? Duh. CTHCC. So, another harebrained idea surfaces. Even the very name is incomprehensible. ... face? I'm guessing you've never heard the school legend. Legend? What legend? You know, that really popular stand-up comedy duo, the Grinmeisters? They were the students at this very school. Can you guess what they did while they were here? Yep, they were in the CTHCC. When I discovered that, I was psyched. Guess she should sound a little more psyched when she's psyched. Oh, I do remember. This Cherry Tree High Comedy Club, the CTHCC. I heard that those two were core of the club and it fell apart when they graduated. Well, whatever. I'm gonna resurrect it. And I'm gonna do it with a bang. I'll follow in the Grinmeister's footsteps and I'll form the second female comedy duo to debut from this school. ... face. We're smiling at each other, which is what we look like on the outside. By the way, for the club meeting room, that little office at the side of the gym would be just fine. First things first. Before the matter of meeting rooms, your application. Club President Miley Verise. Vice President Harriet Sinclair. Is that it? You two? Are you the sole members of this club? You only need 2 people for a comedy duo. Duh, Octopus. It's Octavia! And duh to you! Nowadays, new clubs require a minimum of 5 founding members. Got that? 5 members. What? Why 5? That's so unfair. It's to keep the number of new clubs to a manageable amount. You can be an official club, but you won't be eligible to receive any club funding. Furthermore, you can get meeting space, among other things. Oh, how terrible. So what will you do now, Miley? No way. You have to do something. Come on, we were friends. Hey, let go. How dare you? Unhand me, you cur. Sorry. At any rate, if you want to establish a club, you'll need to have 5 members. We'll accept new club applications through April, so you have to wait until then. I suggest you use your free time wisely. I sound like the kind of person who doesn't necessarily spend their time wisely. You dare laugh? This isn't a joke. Bwahahaha! Choking on laughing. Right? The world, you laugh and the world laughs with you, right? So we're all laughing. Very well. If this is the challenge the student council wishes, then I accept. So you'll see Punctualius, Punctamuckalocalus. The end of the student council tyranny is at hand, and I shall be the fair smiling maiden who ends it. This noble battle for the comedy club, Operation CTHCC, will go down in the annals of Cherry Tree Town history forever. Yes, whatever. Good luck with that. And so that's what happened. Still can't believe she pulled that one on me. So suddenly, it's pretty rude. But it wasn't so suddenly. They always announce that rule at this time of year, but you were in and out of school, adventuring. Is that right? Anyway, what's important now is that I find 3 more people for our club. 3 more people, our club? So I'm already a member. Have you anyone in mind yet? It isn't so much I have anyone in mind as if the people I may have in mind are willing to be those people. I'm not sure I completely follow what you just said, but I'll take that to mean no one. To make it worse, this is your last year. If you can't form a club this term, you're not really going to have a second chance. that's just more motivation to succeed. It's like a red flag before a bull in a china shop. I don't know if that's necessarily the metaphor we want to go for. Dangerous. Miley's living on the edge. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's what's important, right? You bet, no matter what it is, everything is better with a smile. Oh, a customer. Apparently we're in a tea shop, a coffee shop, a Loco Moco. A Spanish-infused Latin Mexican restaurant. Looks like the afternoon rush is starting. I'll get out of your way. Be sure to come straight back, because we have to start planning our strategy. Wow, she just micromanages everyone, doesn't she? Miley? Well, I guess if the whole game is supposed to be micromanaging people into joining our comedy club, pretty good main character for the job. Yes, ma'am. So, that was the intro. Should we see the game tutorial? Now we'll check it out. Alright. So, each day is split into morning, afternoon, and evening. Actions that pass time advance the game to the next time of day. During evenings, they move play to the following day. Most actions that will pass time are marked with a green arrow at the bottom of the screen. And the object of the game is to recruit 3 or more new club members by April 31st. First, explore various parts of town. As you talk to the townspeople, you'll meet potential recruits. And spending time with potential recruits increases your friendship level. Reach level 5 friendship to recruit them. Okay, so that's pretty easy. It's good. It's a time management simulator. Choose a chat topic from your repertoire. When spending time with people, each topic can only be used once per person. Watching movies and TV, reading magazines, etc. increases your chat skill, making it easier to raise friend levels. So I gotta do research before I start just talking to people willy-nilly. If I just run into somewhere unprepared. Okay, so Loco Moco is a cafe. We have Alice, some kind of store that I can't enter. Capital Books, a bookstore, convenience store, vending machine. Guess I just stand on people to talk to them. Hi there, Miley. Long time no see. I haven't seen you around recently. Where have you been? Instigating world peace. So I guess I can kind of go into all these places. It's the Love Mart convenience store. Oh, I'm apparently carrying a cup of tea. And so that'll lower my fatigue. Although if I get an energy drink, it lowers my fatigue and then raises my question mark stat. Maybe that means a random stat, or maybe just a stat that I'm not familiar with yet. It's an enigmatic stat, which is what happens when you drink energy drinks. Who knows what happens? Double fine pizza slice. Okay. Hero Ranger's figure. It's Miley's favorite Mighty Ranger. I gain question marks while I'm asleep. Okay, so I think we don't necessarily know what'll come from using any of those yet, but I think we might later. Vending machine, probably the same thing. Panache Bakery. All right. Oh, okay, so heading out of an area will take us to a big map. We can go. We can go to the Cherry Hill Park, Cherry Tree Station, Orchard Shopping Precinct, which I think is where we were, Cherry Tree High School, the Campbell Residence. They sell soup. In front of Unity Dormitory, can't go in, that would be weird, and Prosperity Shrine. Okay, I want to spend some time in this district. Let's go to the bookstore. See what's in there. Carries magazines. Yeah. Let's not walk in? Okay. There we go. International Music Magazine. Oh, so these are our chatting points. We have music, politics, travel, pets, fashion, and art. Du et l'artiste. I have no idea what French is. Mag of world political news. If we're going to, like, form a comedy club, which I kind of think this is what we're forming, then maybe fashion? I don't know. Let's just look at cute animal pictures. Oh, let's buy 2 of them, apparently. Okay, so that didn't work. Oh, I guess I just bought 2 of them. I'm going to know so much about pets. If anyone comes to me with pets, I'm going to be like, I'm the smartest pets you ever met. And they're going to wish they hadn't met me, because then I'll talk their ear off all about pets. Okay, then let's go to the station. Oh, you there, stop. I want to, ooh, I can run. Okay, so the action button kind of does everything in this game, which is awesome. The movie theater has ladies' night on Sundays. I drop in here after work. Yeah, let's go to the movie theater. Do we have money for that? $15? It's gonna be all of our money. Professor Tabby or Baseball Schmoes? I don't know, it sounds like a feel-good kinda dorky comedy about a bunch of baseball bros that come together and try to save an orphanage or something, and let's go to that. That sounds funny enough. Follows a high school baseball team over one summer. They were nothing, but now they won the World Series at the end and learned how to be friends or something. Sports. I'm getting so good at sports. All you have to do is watch movies to learn how to sport better. Okay, so it has now transitioned to evening. And it looks like we're in a house now. Unity Dormitory, first floor. Okay. Yo! Anybody home? Something smells good. What's for dinner? Good timing. Just finished. Want a plate? What's this? I recognize that smug smile. Don't tell me you made lobster thermidor aux crevettes with a Mornay sauce. You think I'd make something that fancy? Harriet should be back soon, too. Now there's someone who works hard. Ever consider learning from her? Hey, I wasn't exactly goofing off, if that's what you're implying. I was working my part-time jobs. Yeah. Sweeping the shrine and making jewelry. Get a real job. There's a word for people like you, you know. You're a moocher. Get out of here. Wash up, okay? Okay. I mean, I just walked in. Didn't need to get an earful, but I also didn't really do much. If she's cooking for me, that's fine.